key to success is to focus on goals, not obstacles. I focused on my goals and look, today I became a doctor.
Finally, I have the prefix doctor before my name. My parents wanted me to marry a doctor, but I became one. I'm Dr. Veronica Arora.
And I'm Dr. Aashish Papneja. But what are we here for?
As if you don't know.
Oh yeah, let me tell you.
Wait, I'll tell.
साथ में बताते हैं यार.
No, I'll tell.
Okay, ladies first.
We are here to describe you the journey of 6 long years of living a life as a doctor.
Where you started, you completed your 12 grades and stepping into the world of fulfilling your dream. And completing my 12th grades back in Haryana and coming all over the Ukraine to become a doctor.
I came from Delhi, Aashish.
Whatever.
You too, whatever.
As for me, it was very unusual experience. Like I came across the Ukraine, but I'm interested to know how you came across the Ukraine. Why just Ukraine?
Actually, I was going to Armenia first, but I met some of the people over there, and he became my friend, and he told me about Ukraine.
I never heard about Ukraine. It was unplanned, and all of a sudden I got a pamphlet at my home, and it all started like career options, and I was going to the counseling options, and they suggested me all these countries where you can study all the medicine and the degrees and all. I was fully satisfied with their counseling, and I decided to choose Ukraine.
For me, it was a very different thing because I was surely not knowing about Ukraine before coming, and when he told me, I went to the office over there back in Delhi, and then I met the Bob.Trade officials who are here back in Ukraine, and his words were so impressive that I thought that there's no other place that is there for me. So I thought my dreams are also getting fulfilled of being a doctor.
Moreover, this Ukraine, as for me, and when I did a decent research about it, it was very reasonable, and the study course was very affordable. And yes, one more thing, there was no hidden donations left, as in India it is there. So I finally decided to choose Ukraine.
Yeah, and after that, what I did was to know more about it. I added some of the people who are studying over here, my seniors, and I started chatting to them on Facebook and calling them and asking about things over here.
More than becoming a doctor, I was fully excited to exploring the new life away from home, like an independent bachelor life.
Initially, my mom did agree to it. She was like, no, I will not send my beti. But then she understood that, of course.
That's how I remember a story where we met and the first time around the mess. Oh my God.
It is like, of course, a good experience. I think it should be.
Indeed, Ukraine was a good choice for me. For us, yeah.
For me, it was living my world, living the life I always wanted.
It was the best for us. Now we are doctors. In front of you, we'll be sharing our moments, our life, whatever we experienced through all the 6 years. That's all.
6 years is a long time, and so many memories, and
we're gonna share our heart out to you and explain you each and everything, like how you will manage everything with starting from food, transportation, everything we'll be discussing with you.
Study to everything, and now the graduation part also.
Study is over for now, man. Please, I'm not gonna.
It's all. Good.
Yeah,
I'm very nostalgic right now.
Stay tuned.
History of ancient medicine in Ukraine goes back to the 10th century, where first doctors started to create the real science of anatomy, physiology, and surgery. From that times, we started to establish hospitals, pharmacies, and even to teach medical science. For many years, Ukrainians were highly demanded all around the world to share their medical knowledge and scientific achievements. Presently, Ukraine ranks at top 10 as for international education and medicine foremost. There are numerous research centers, clinics, hospitals, and medical universities all around Ukraine. Nowadays, Ukraine is fighting successfully against HIV, cancer, children, and infection diseases. It is, therefore, the main priority for Ukrainian government to support cultivate and finance medicine among young generation. Quality of international education of Ukraine is approved internationally by World Health Organization, UNESCO, United Nations and Medical Council of India.
So Dr. Veronica, as I heard that you were saying about your mom didn't feel that way, but actually for me also, my parents, I had to convince them a lot, but I was very confident that yes, they will allow me to study overseas, and and I'm here today. How did you feel that? How did you manage with your parents?
Initially for daughters, how it is
Exactly.
back in India, they do think. But I told them about the positive points as well as a bit negative. You have to do that. And initially they try to understand that why I want to go there, because India, believe me, is very expensive for me. Really, it was like a lot of expensive.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted that designation of Dr. Veronica in front of my name. So I had to convince them in any way, because there was my sister, my dad, he also helped me initially. So when I came, or when I had to come, mom was doing some, how
For me,
moms
it was
are.
a bit easy because my mom is from medical background and she knows the things, and she is all well acquainted with the, all the places around the world, and I somehow managed, and I was confident at the end that I will surely convince her. So it was very easy for me.
For me, there was nobody from the medical background. I'm like the first doctor, so there's nobody before.
So somehow
I'm the
you
first
made it.
doctor.
Somehow you
So,
made it.
yeah,
We
I
made it. Yeah.
Yeah,
actually.
we both made it. So after I came here, now my 6 years are over. That feeling that they feel that their daughter is a doctor, actually it's wow. It sounds great for them when
No, they feel privileged that they took a right decision and we somehow managed and convinced them. It feels, feels so proud today that
of
after
course they do,
we
and
stand somewhere and we can show them, yes, we are a doctor now.
especially the relatives, they come up and say, they're
Yeah,
right?
the
How did
Indian
they come up, that
relatives,
relatives will
how
come
are
say
they?
and talk. So
So,
it's good.
Yeah. So
What
they
about
started,
you?
yeah.
What
It
about
started.
your parents? How do they feel about it now?
They feel so, I told her, they feel so privileged and they are so proud of me because they were worried that when the visa thing was coming and how much time it will take, is it even okay, aren't you wasting your time till that, you can drop a year, many thoughts were coming.
Of course.
So I said no, I decided that I have to study outskirts, and I started with my processing all the documents, visa in the Delhi office, and it became very pretty quick.
Yeah, it was actually very quick for me too. Like, I just submitted my documents, and I think within 8 to 10 working days, they gave me the visa. And in the starting of the September 2013, I think, I remember I was here.
I came almost in the September mid, and I was here to start my classes for first year.
Yeah. But for me, it was really before coming, staying in abroad, how will be the environment, how will be the people, how will they talk, how will I interact.
With that we get to know that it was a cold country,
Yeah.
and before that my dad was like, okay, you need to take this jacket, fur jacket and all,
Yeah, it happens.
that was like over excitement of the excitement. On the other hand, my mom was like, okay, you gonna be away for us, like since childhood we have been together and never away from home. It was a mixed kind of feeling. And
for me also, I am like the eldest in my family, and for my parents it was like हमारी बड़ी बेटी चली जाएगी and all that stuff. It's like,
कौन संभालेगा, कौन संभालेगा.
And yeah, he considers me a, like a boy in the home.
No,
so for that,
as for me, and then I should say I'm the only child of my parents, and they were very strong hearted, and they sent me
They
here.
should be. And for me, my dad was so excited. He took me to the Russian market in Delhi. Like, beta, ye bhi le lo, take this also, this coat print, this jacket.
I know you would have bought the whole market.
I really wish that way.
Was it a Khan market?
No. It was a Russian market in Delhi. It's there.
Okay.
Near Chanakyapuri, I think. I don't know. So he took me there and got me the stuff, and finally everything is over.
Packed our bags and we just came here, and
flying.